From the largest car manufacturer in the world to the Golden Arches, today we look at 16 secret messages hidden in famous logos. Coming in at number 16, Baskin-Robbins. Looking at the bright pink and blue Baskin-Robbins logo, you may be quick to notice the big B and R at the top with their two-color design. But notice too that the outsides of the two letters are blue, and the insides of the letters are pink, the insides forming the famous number 31. The number 31, of course, represents the traditional 31 flavors, offering you a different choice of ice cream every single day of the month. The next time you see the big BR, look for the big 31 also. It's right there and has been since 2005. Number 15, LG. Life's good, says LG, the South Korean company that started out as Lucky Gold Star in 1947. LG sets out to make their customers happy, and their silver and red logo reflects that, showing a smiling human face on a red circle. The circle represents the Earth, the future, and humanity. LG's initials shape the face's appearance, with L as the nose and G as the encircling countenance, radiating trustworthiness and friendliness. The face has but one eye, symbolizing a positive and goal-oriented company. The silver color indicates sophisticated and reliable technology. Let's face it, a lot is happening in that little red face logo. LG hopes it makes you happy. Number 14, Hershey's Kisses. Just about everybody knows how a Hershey's Kiss looks, and the big Hershey's name on the wrapper is hard to miss. But did you know that with every package of Hershey's Kisses, you get one extra kiss hidden away in that logo? Look at the logo carefully, and right between the K and the I of the words kisses, you'll find your surprise. A kiss right between the letters standing on its edge. You can't eat it, but you can appreciate the hidden message packaged into the package. Sweet. Number 13, Hope for African Children Initiative. The Hope for African Children Initiative's mission is to organize nutritional health services in Central Africa and to help change regional behavior through consumer education. Their logo speaks of the African continent and utilizes the logo's white space to reveal a hidden message of love and trust between a child and a mother. The logo is colored in two different shades of orange, with the white African cutout in the center. Light orange on the left reveals a child's head, helping to shape the west coast of Africa, while dark orange outlines the continents on the east coast, showing a mother gazing down at the child. A touching and emotional logo with a powerful message, fitting for such an outreach program. Number 12, Wendy's Hamburgers. Wendy's burgers are square. They make them that way. They're custom cooked and hand assembled, and Dave Thomas, Wendy's founder and chain spokesman in over 800 television commercials, went to great effort to tell everybody how his hamburgers were made the old-fashioned way. This typical American home and hearth sentiment is evident in a secret message hidden in Wendy's logo. If you look closely at the young, freckled, red-headed girl, Dave's daughter, you'll find the word mom stitched into her blouse collar. It is subtly inked in with sky blue, matching the color of her bows and her pigtails. The button on her collar forms the O. With an Americana logo that honors mom, you'll not be surprised that Wendy's menu offers apple pie, but it's French apple pie. We're not sure what that means. These days, Wendy's even denies they put mom in the logo on purpose, but we're skeptical. Dave wouldn't lie to us. Number 11, Goodwill Industries International. There are Goodwill Industries centers in many communities in the United States, and their reach is international in scope with over 13 affiliates across the globe. Wherever they are located, their logo remains the same. On a rectangular sea of dark blue, a smiling face looks out, and the word Goodwill with the lowercase g appears below. The secret hidden in the logo is that the large smiling face is, if you look carefully, a lowercase g itself, which stands for Goodwill, of course. Furthermore, in the printed Goodwill below the blue field, the initial G is a smiling half face too. This Goodwill smile echoes throughout the logo and throughout the world, bringing cheer to those who see it in their communities wherever they live. Number 10, Toblerone. The Swiss Alps are known for their large population of bears. The famous Matterhorn mountain is located in the Swiss Alps along with the bears. These two facts may have inspired Theodore Tobler to manufacture his Toblerone chocolates in the shape of the Matterhorn mountain. His sons, however, think a pyramid from a dance routine in the Folies Bergère inspired the chocolate's famous form. Whatever, the Matterhorn is on the package. But what of the bears? Tobler's secret ursine tribute is evident on the Matterhorn printed on the packaging of his Toblerone candy. By making a close examination of the logo, you will discover a bear standing on its back feet in the lighter colors of the mountain's image. Just look above the BL in Toblerone. There he is, just barely visible. Maybe it's a dancing bear. Number 9, Tostitos. Tostitos are crispy, crunchy, tasty tortilla chips that people often eat with salsa or queso cheese dip. Both you and PepsiCo already know this, but this scene makes a great logo with a not-so-hidden but rather amusing message. On a brightly colored background, sometimes orange, sometimes blue, sometimes yellow, bold and saucy lettering of the word Tostitos is used as the primary focus of the logo. The party really gets started between the two T's in the middle of the word. The dot on the small I is colored red to indicate a bowl of delicious dip, shared by two people, represented by the two T's on either side of it, and who are holding a wedge-shaped chip between them. Centered in the image, your eye moves directly to the chip Fiesta. The entire logo says party. Olé! Number 8. Unilever. It's not uncommon for a company to use its name's initials as its logo. In Unilever's case, that means a large capital U. And at first glance, this attractive artistic U in a blue and white pattern seems to be comprised of random objects, like a very busy wallpaper. However, these are not simply random objects. Each one of the 26 deftly intertwined icons in the patterned U represents the Anglo-Dutch company's activities within its conglomeration of well-known brands. Unilever's products range from nutrition to personal care to hygiene. The logo shows off the company's vitality and its diverse mission. It gives the eye an active visual treat as well. Number 7. The Bronx Zoo. Long-legged giraffes in silhouette, birds circling nearby, and the words "The Bronx Zoo" form the elegant logo for one of the largest metropolitan zoos in the world. New York City hosts it in its Bronx borough, and the zoo also holds the record as the largest zoo in North America. What you may miss in this first glance at this classy logo is the hidden New York skyline portrayed in the white space between those long giraffe legs. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, and the effect is almost like a visual illusion. Your gaze moves back and forth from the giraffes and birds to the skyline. Remaining focused is difficult, but the message is clear. Those are tall giraffes. Number 6. FedEx. Hidden in the FedEx logo is the point to the whole operation. The logo's designer, Lyndon Leader, wanted to get across the concepts of forward direction, precision, and speed. He also wanted to add an element of surprise to the mix. Are you surprised? Have you found it yet? This logo design won over 40 awards. Notice that all the letters seem to be touching. Fed is in the blue and X is in the orange, separating the two syllables. Here's the secret. Tucked into the white space between the E and the X is an arrow pointing to the right, forward. Lyndon Leader was successful, almost as successful as FedEx. Well, maybe not financially. Number 5. Milwaukee Brewers. Sports has many notable logos. The Milwaukee Brewers play the game of baseball, so it seems natural that they might have a logo showing a baseball mitt catching a baseball. There's nothing too surprising there. The glove itself turns out to be what catches your eye. What looks like the fingers of the mitt is the letter M. The thumb and palm of the glove, with the baseball firmly in its grasp, is the letter B. But this secret message has been hidden again. The logo was only in use from 1978 to 1993. We call foul. Number 4. Sony Vaio. Sony has a lengthy history as an electronics company, beginning long before commercial digital technology was practical. This trek from analog to digital is illustrated in the Sony Vaio logo, which looks like a squiggly line, a dot, and a 10. Or is that an I.O.? What does it all mean? Sony is giving you a sign, or rather, a sign, as in a sine wave. That's what the squiggly line is. It's what some forms of pure electricity look like on an oscilloscope. An oscilloscope is analog technology. The dot is also an analog signal and helps shape the A in Vaio. The second half of the word indicates digital technology, with the I.O. made to look like a 1 and a 0, the numbers used in binary code. I.O. stands for input-output, which is a communications term. Who thinks these things up? Well, it turns out to be T.U. Goto, whose last name is also a programming command in the basic computer language. It's a sign. Number 3. Toyota. Evolving from the finalist in a Japanese public design contest, the Toyota logo as we know it now emerged in 1989 to commemorate the company's 50th year. Developing the logo took 5 years. The 3 ellipses which comprise the logo are symbolic of unity, motion, and speed. They also represent, according to Toyota, the unification of the hearts of our customers and the heart of Toyota products. The unique overlapping design of the 3 ovals makes it possible to spell a not-so-hard-to-guess code word, Toyota. It's a bit of a stretch, still it works. The Toyota 3-oval logo is one of the most well-recognized designs in the world. Number 2. McDonald's. Everyone smiles when they see the golden arches. Just wait until you find out why. When the McDonald's chain restaurants started opening around 1953, the most visible things about them were the slanting roof and the giant inverted C-shaped bright yellow arches. The golden arches were McDonald's trademark look from the beginning. But by the 1960s, that simple look was already starting to seem a bit tired. So McDonald's hired psychologist and design consultant Louis Cheskin to spice things up a bit. Cheskin's idea? Make the golden arches look like breasts. Mother McDonald's breast, he called them. The Freudian implications were obvious, but as everyone in the 21st century knows, sex sells. And 6 decades later, people are still flocking happily to McDonald's. Number 1. Coca-Cola. Denmark is ranked as the world's happiest country by the World Happiness Report. Who can argue with that? And although it may be somewhat of a stretch, it is widely reported that you can find the flag of Denmark in the florid script of the Coca-Cola logo. One of the world's most popular and arguably happiest drinks. Once the ad agency McCann Copenhagen made this connection, they created a full-scale, public, interactive airport ad that dispensed flags. Danish flags, of course, available from a Coca-Cola labeled vending machine. Why? It's a Danish tradition to greet travelers arriving at the airport by waving Danish flags called Dannebrogs. And what better way to sell more Coke than to wave a Coca-Cola logo Danish Dannebrog flag? What could make an arriving guest any happier than that? We're not sure. Maybe some Carlsberg. From the largest car manufacturer in the world to the Golden Arches, today we look at 16 secret messages hidden in famous logos. The next time you see the big BR, look for the big 31 also. It's right there and has been since 2005. Number 15. LG. Life's good, says LG, the South Korean company that started out as Lucky Gold Star. Outsides of the 2 letters are blue, and the insides of the letters are pink, the insides forming the famous number 31. The number 31, of course, represents the traditional 31 flavors, offering you a different choice of ice cream every single day of the month. Coming in at number 16, Baskin-Robbins. Looking at the bright pink and blue Baskin-Robbins logo, you may be quick to notice the big B and R at the top with their 2-color design. But notice too that in 1947, LG sets out to make their customers happy, and their silver and red logo reflects that, showing a smiling human face on a red circle. The circle represents the Earth, the future, and humanity. LG's initials shape the